This is 43 Victor Oscar Golf 003
This is 9 Alpha Tango 791. 9 Alpha Tango 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
Yeah, 9 Alpha Tango 791. Good morning to you, mate, or good afternoon to you there. About 5 and 5. QSL.
Yeah, I got you 5 and 7 bouncing up to 9 there. I was sounding good from down under, my friend. 43 Victor Oscar Golf 003. Good to have you in there. Joe on this side, Juliet Oscar Echo. And how are things down in Australia today?
Yeah, not too bad, Joe. Like it's on about 11 a.m. in the morning. It's a bit cool today. We've had a few hot days. 2 over 6 degrees Celsius days in a row. It's nice to have a cool day today. Skies are clear, but it's a bit windy and a bit cool. But I don't mind the cool weather, mate. We've had some warm weather in the last few days, like I say. So we've been enjoying that cool rain in there, Joe.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I prefer a little bit cooler weather than 38 or 40 degrees Celsius, so good on you. It's easier to get things done out there, that's for sure. Right now, it's, I just looked at the temperature, it's around 11 degrees. 11 degrees Celsius this far north on our island in the Northern Hemisphere, and we're just a few days away from spring now, about 4 days away from spring. March 20th is the spring equinox here, QSL.
Roger, yeah, we're close to the opposite direction. Start to cool it down in the next couple of months' time, and we'll be coming into the cool months, and you'll be getting a little bit warmer weather. So I hope you still enjoy it while it's there, and I hope you get a nice warm summer there out your way there, Joe.
Yeah, usually the summers here are just about right, you know, about 25 degrees Celsius, and we're right. Well, I mean, we're on an island, so we always get a little bit of a slight ocean breeze, so it's never uncomfortable. And thank God we don't have any bugs here or anything to bother us. So. But yeah, no, I guess your fall is going to be a good time of the year. Temperatures will cool down there. And like I say, it's more bearable outside there, QSL.
Roger, yeah, no, it's been pretty warm. It was a very humid night last night, very hard to sleep because it was such a warm day. I come out, woke up at 6:30 yesterday morning and come out and it was like 28 degrees at 6:30 in the morning. We get like a warm westerly wind that feels like a hairdryer, and that's the thing that sort of creates big bushfires and stuff like that. But it's like a warm westerly wind, and that's when you know you're in for a hot day, when you get those winds coming from the west there with like a hairdryer type conditions there, Joe.
I know what you mean. We do get some days like that in the summertime where it's up into the 30s and it's just really warm. I go out and ride my motorcycle and it's actually uncomfortable. We don't get a lot of days like that, but we do get some days like that. But yeah, I can imagine when it's 28 degrees Celsius early in the morning, you know it's going to be a hot day there, QSL.
Roger, how's the been going your side of the world there, Joe? Many contacts, mate?
Yeah, a lot of South Pacific contacts today. New Zealand, Australia, New Caledonia, and then of course we made it into Mexico. And it's funny. I was talking to a station in Hawaii there, or in Australia there, 43 Echo Kilo 910. Or no, sorry, I was talking to a station in Mexico earlier today. It was 10 Division. You might have talked to him. His name's Hector. Very powerful station coming out of the Baja. 10 X-Ray Echo 001. And I was talking with him, and I could hear somebody calling me off the back of the beam there. So I'm pointing south. And this was this afternoon. It was around 1:45 p.m. And I was 31 Alpha Tango 347 in Portugal, which is very rare because you never hear that European skip in that area in the afternoon. So I'm talking to Mexico off the front of the beam and Portugal off the back of the beam, QSL.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. We've had a private spoken to Spain for the last probably 4 months. There was a station the last few days, late in the afternoon. It started about, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. He was out of an activation out of Spain, and he was the only Spanish station I've spoken to for ages, but for 3 or 4 days in a row he was just standing out above a lot of them, so we don't know whether it's to do with location or what sort of equipment they've got, but some stations just are better than others. But yeah, it's amazing that you get some opening up late in the afternoon, sometimes here about 5 o'clock in the afternoon with 56 Division and that, but some afternoons you don't know what you got, and then all of a sudden they've got a station out of Romania there that's another Victor Off member, and I was supposed to Romania for ages. So there's ones that just come out of the box and you don't know where there's no rhyme or reason to it, it's just the way it is.
Exactly, you're right. It's just propagation. And you know, the thing is, I haven't heard any European skip here for over a week, about a week, probably a week and a half now. It's been really dead on the band. And our European skip starts rolling in the morning, and by noon, it's usually all gone. So when I heard this guy in Portugal coming in at 1:45 p.m., I think, where in the hell did you come from? That was absolutely bizarre. And then he just kind of disappeared. But you just never know. So, like I say, before I go to bed at night, I turn my beam up over the North Pole towards Europe. So when I come in the radio room in the morning, I hope to pull in something. But nope, it's been pretty dead for European DX here, QSL.
Yeah, strange, yeah, like I say, some afternoons are better than others. Some afternoons will have a great opening up, all of a sudden it'll be dead, and then all of a sudden you hear all these Irish and 68th and 19th Ireland and Northern Ireland, and then you get a bit of England coming through, and then all of a sudden it opens up and you've got France, but it doesn't stay for very long. You might get an hour of it and it's at its peak and then it just dies, but we'll take it when we can get it, mate, and that's all you can really do. But compared to months ago when the conditions it was like they were next door to you, and you'd wake up in the morning and they'd be there and then throughout the day, and then later in the afternoon they'd be even stronger. So you hope to get those conditions. It seems to happen over here when you're in the cooler months. So we hope the cooler months are going to favour us this time of the year when it comes over there, Joe.
Yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I hope conditions last. And, you know, as the weather gets nicer, I like to be outside more in the garden and stuff. So when the weather's lousy, I love to be inside here in my warm little radio shack. But today I was out in the garden playing around. I went down to have a cold water swim at the beach. And then I'm just kind of diddle-daddling along here. But I have the radio on, so when I'm out in the garden nearby, I can hear stations kind of coming in. So I kind of run into the radio room to see where they're coming from. And if it's a good location, then I want to talk to them. I can hear you out there calling. So that's why I came in here. I had to get back to you.
Yeah, I'm a bit like you, mate. I'll go out and do something out in the yard or something, have the window open, and usually it's dead quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear something, you go, oh, I wonder where that's from. And yeah, like I say, you don't know. This morning I heard stateside and in Mexico, they were very, very faint, and then as it comes a couple of hours on up until about, nearly coming into our lunchtime, it's only 11 a.m. now, they start coming on strong sort of thing, and then later in the afternoon, we've been getting Mexico and Costa Rica at about like 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the Arvo, which is strange, but I've got two antennas, like one of them's facing stateside, and the other one's facing a little bit more to the southeast sort of thing, so we're getting a little bit more of the Costa Rica and the bottom of South America, and there is an activation at the moment, 145 Alpha Tango flat 0 out of the Galapagos Islands, so he's been making a lot of contacts. I had him on yesterday afternoon and it was like 9 plus, 7, 9 plus into our station, and but I think he'd be making some contacts. I tried to log onto their website and their log, and looks like the website shut down. It's just been overloaded, so they've been making some contacts down at the Galapagos Island there, so.
Yeah, QSL, I worked him 2 days ago, 145 Alpha Tango 0, Galapagos Islands, and you know what? I worked him again last night. I worked the same station again. It's funny, the first time I've ever worked Galapagos was 2 days ago, and then sure enough, I worked him again yesterday. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, well, 3 days ago I could hardly hear him, and then, like I said, I got one antenna that's facing a little bit towards Mexico, like a little bit down, and then I had that one just listening. I thought, she makes that new text, he goes, oh, they're pumping a big signal out of there. I turned the radio on and they were really loud, and they had a big pile up of people, so the keeping them pretty busy just trying to get through the pile up. There were so many stations trying to get through, and like I said, the online log was just overloaded, so I think it's just shut down on the website. But no, it's been, I think they've got three operators there, 3 Alpha Tango operators there, so they'll be keeping themselves busy there, mate.
Yeah, it's a treat to work some of those places, eh? I've never worked there before, so it's always exciting to write a new place down in the log, especially the islands. I love working different islands around the world, And I was looking for a new one, that's for sure. Anyway, I should roll out here. I should get outside again into the sun. It's still nice and sunny out here. It's beautiful. And I was going to do a couple of more things there before the wife and the kids get home there. So, hey, we better pass you the numbers before I sit in here and chew the rag for another hour. Anyway, always good to hear you there, 43 Victor Oscar Golf 003. You got a great sound and station out of Australia. And so we'll wish you all the best. Cheers in 73s. And a happy DXing. Hopefully you get to make a lot of good contacts today, my friend.
Oh, good guy. Take the fingers crossed, mate. Look after yourself. Hope to speak to you again, mate. Catch you later, buddy. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, my friend. Cheers and beers, bud. 43 Victor Oscar Golf 003 Australia. 9 Alpha Tango 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Until next time, cheers.
See ya, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
279, Joe.
Hey, 279, New York.
How you doing? How do you copy, Joe?
Beautiful copy off the back. It's funny, I always get you off the back of the beam in. You're always blasting in. Yeah, sounding good.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you worked at 145 yesterday. Congrats on that.
Thanks to you, man. You know, that's I've never worked Galapagos before. And you know, the funny thing is, I worked them again yesterday. Isn't that crazy? Crazy conditions, that's for sure.
Yeah, roger that. All right, Joe, I'll take 7-3. I just wanted to say hello. Excuse me, it's 10 minutes after 8 here, and we got about 20-degree day today. It was 20 centigrade. So it was really nice. 73, Joe.
Wow, that's awesome. Sounded like summer, my friend. I'm sitting at around 11 degrees here. 11 degrees and sunshine and about 5... It's 5:15 p.m. here out here on the Pacific time. Hey, have a good one, Brian. Happy DXing, my friend.
Yeah, okay, Joe. Yeah, I just got done working. I just came in. It's starting to get dark here, so it's been a long day. All right, man. 7-3. You're 5 and 7 in New York tonight. 7-3.
All right, 10 and 20 over as usual. Have a good one, bro.